You know what's funny? Every year, December feels like a movie climax. We sit with a diary, write big resolutions, and convince ourselves that from January 1st, we'll magically become a brand new person. But let me ask you something. If New Year resolutions really worked, wouldn't we all be living our dream life by now? Truth is, resolutions fail not because we are weak, but because the idea of a new year gives us illusion, not transformation. We think a fresh calendar will fix an old mindset. And here's the psychology behind it. The brain loves grand plans, but it hates grand effort. You write, "I want to get fit." Your brain whispers, "Cool, but let's start later." And later slowly becomes never. An old man once told me, "People don't break resolutions. Resolutions break people's confidence." And it's true. Every failed promise to ourselves becomes a tiny crack in our self-belief. So why doesn't it work? Because most resolutions are just wishes disguised as goals. No plan, no system, just excitement. Imagine telling yourself, "This year I'll run every day." But the first day your alarm rings, it's cold, you're sleepy, your blanket is soft, and suddenly the new year, new me feels very last year. But listen carefully. Your resolutions don't fail because you can't change. They fail because you're relying on willpower instead of identity. Your mind doesn't follow instructions, it follows stories. So don't say, "I'll exercise." Say, "I'm becoming someone who moves daily." Feel the difference? One is pressure, the other is identity. And transformation, real transformation, begins with one tiny step that feels almost silly. 2 minutes of stretching, 5 squats, a short walk after dinner. Because your brain doesn't need a grand gesture, it just needs a win. As Lao Tzu said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Not a leap, not a sprint, a step. You want an example? Look at your phone habits. You didn't become addicted in one day. It started with, "Let me just check." That one tiny action, repeated, became a lifestyle. So use the same formula for growth. Tie your new habits to something you already do. After brushing your teeth, walk for 10 minutes. After your morning tea, read one paragraph. Small actions, repeated, become identity. And this part is important. Don't wait for motivation. Motivation is like a friend who promises to come every morning but shows up once a week. Don't depend on that friend. Instead, build a world around you that makes the right choice the easy choice. Keep your shoes near the door. Keep junk food out of sight. Leave your notebook on your pillow. Don't fight your habits, design them. Remember the old saying, "Slow and steady wins the race." It wasn't wrong, it was just ignored. And before I end, hear this like it's being told just for you. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So this year, build systems. Small steps, tiny wins, simple routines. And trust me, when next December comes, you won't need resolutions. Your habits will already have written your transformation story. Have faith in God and watch how your road unfolds. When you trust the one who shaped the stars, even your smallest steps begin to shine. And like Kobe Bryant said, greatness isn't built in January resolutions. It's built in the small, quiet, consistent steps you take every single day. Now tell me in the comments, what's one tiny step you're starting today?